Hey up, welcome back. So in this episode, finally getting on to renovating this room because, well, I'm sick of it. It's just gross. We've already stripped a bit of wallpaper off, or should I say my wife did, because she just couldn't wait. So I'm going to get it emptied a little bit. All this wall, all the plaster is loose on it, so we're going to start off by just getting rid of all plaster off at walls, and we'll see where we'll go from there. So yeah, let's get started. Right, so this is the room all the way around. As you can see, like I've just said, my wife started stripping some bits of wallpaper off, but yeah, this is the room. This is the plan. I'm going to cut some of this carpet up, get it out of the way, and start ripping all this off now. Right, well, that's one bit of the carpet up. Can go straight to dump. Let's rip skirting board off now. Start ripping all this wall down. Right, let's have a go with my thingy bob, see whether we can get it all off. You can see it all moving. See if I can pry it off. That looks really weird. Looks like walls moving. What I'll do, I'll put you on a time lapse, get all this off, and move on to the next thing. I'm just going to show you this. You ready? The whole bloody wall's wobbling. That's nuts. Right, back to the time lapse. Right, so that is the entire wall stripped off. The coving, I forgot to record that. I just used this SDS drill with chisel bit on, chiseled that off, managed to put an hole in ceiling, which I kind of expected it. It's old stuff what's up, so I will be re-plasterboarding the ceiling as well. Yeah, so that's one wall down. I need to attempt to get coving off at rest now, and see what other bits of plaster needs coming off. I don't know whether this wall might be okay. It might just need a skim over, but I think the plaster on the chimney breast, that'll be coming off. We're going to take this off and try and open it up, see whether we can open it up and put like an electric fire inside, you know, like one of them fake log burner type thingies. So yeah, but that's one wall down. On to the next thing. Right, we're getting all this off now. Get the frame off around the door, and then carry on. I'll stick you on a time lapse and get that coving off, take that shelf off. There's a box here as well. I want to knock that off. There's some copper pipe work in there. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that that is no longer in use, so I can rip that copper piping out. Yeah, we'll just carry on getting this bloody coving off. I bloody hate getting this stuff off, but it has to be done. So yeah, I'll stick you on a time lapse. I'll finish getting this off at door, and then move on to getting that off again. Right, so that's the coving off. I've not taken it off all the way around yet, or taken that box off, but instead I decided to nip out and get some plasterboards and some plasterboard adhesive, and I'm going to put these plasterboards back up on this wall. Now, reason behind this is because I've still got all this side to do, right, but I've got all ceiling to do as well, which I'd have to have a load of plasterboards just laid in the middle of the floor, which I ain't got space for at the minute. So I thought, get this wall put up, and then that's a load of plasterboards out of the way, and then I can concentrate on getting all this side then ready for what we're doing, and then I can go and get all plasterboards for ceiling when I've got a bit of help to put them up, because I very much doubt I'll be able to put that size plasterboards up on ceiling by myself. I had help in the kitchen and the dining room when I did that, and even with two people it were quite difficult. So the people that do this all day in, day out, you know, it's harder than it looks, isn't it? It definitely is. So yeah, that's the plan for now. So I'm going to get some of this adhesive mixed up and get them stuck to that wall. Right, so I'll get it all the wire brush off, and well, my wife hoovered it off as well. I forgot to get the bloody PVA, so I've just been and got that. I'm stuck it in my spray gun. I'm going to spray some PVA on it now, so that we can get plasterboard stuck on. That works well, didn't it? A lot quicker than rolling it on. So now I'm going to get plasterboards cut to size, and then we can get them stuck on. This should end up being a little bit tacky at some point. So I'm having to cut these plasterboards down a bit because they're a little bit too tall to fit in place. So, I mean, if you watch someone who does it for a living, they can do it really, really quickly. And as you can see, I don't do it for a living. Give it a little tap, and it breaks where you just scored it. Try and do it without cutting your fingers. There we go. And then I need to get this in place now. There we go. So now I've just got this one to cut. So I'll do the same again. I'll cut it to length, but then I need to trim it down because it's a bit too wide. So I'll measure all that up. I'll get that cut, get that in place, make sure it all fits, and then I can mark on wall where they go up to, and then I'll know where to start putting this adhesive up to when I'm sticking it to the wall. Right, so I'm going to try and mix like half a bag and see where we'll go from there, and try and get one of these boards up. this is the only mixing thing I've got as well, so ideally you could do with something a bit better than this. Don't know just how much to actually put on, so it's literally I'm just guessing. I'm just sticking it on. We'll see how it goes. I think that's all right. So let's get this first board in. I think that's about right. There we go. Right, so I'll carry on. I'll get all the rest done now. I'll fetch you back when they're all stuck on. Right, so that's all the plasterboard on that wall stuck on. Took me a bit longer than what I were expecting, so a bit dark outside now. I'm going to leave it at that for today and then crack on with rest that's over here. Get rid of all that lot. Maybe look at smashing open that fireplace. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. So it's time to finally get rid of this horrible box that's been on this wall for God knows how many years. As you can see, it's coming off relatively easy. It was a little bit more difficult than I first anticipated. But as you can see, we're getting there with a little bit of brute force. Now inside here there's actually two copper pipes that run from behind the fire all the way up into what is a little cubbyhole in the bedroom, which used to have the copper cylinder in for the hot water. Now if you saw me previous videos when I've had the combi boiler fitted, all that got removed, so it's no longer needed. So yeah, we can just get rid of it all. I've managed to pull one of the pipes out, but the other one is jammed in at the back of the fire, and at this point I don't know what is holding it in. So let's open the fire up, see what we've got to work with. Now at this point you can just see I've revealed a lintel. Now I'm thinking it's only a small fireplace, then that, innit, small opening, but that isn't the case. This is like a secondary one that someone's actually built at some point. So coming in up in just a second you'll see the actual original one. Right, I ended up going a little bit overboard with this. As you can see, there's actually another lintel there, and this section has been built like is like an add-on. So I think all this bit here I can actually take out, make this a bigger opening, and then I can just board it all out and have a nice, you know, them like electric log burner style fires in there. I think it'll look really nice. So I'm gonna get all this off here first off, and then I'm gonna knock rest of this out and open it all up. Yeah, that should be fun. I'll stick it on a time lapse. Right, so that is all that lot at. It's definitely opened it up a lot, that, hasn't it? Be able to fit a nice fire in there now. Yeah, I ended up got all these off. There's some cabling that I need to get sorted. This pipe here as well, it's been capped off. Now, I'm guessing it's a gas pipe. At some point, I know, like back in 80s and 90s when you had coal fires, sometimes you had like a gas fire starter thingy for them, or they could have just had a gas fire in there at some point as well. So I don't know if that's still got gas going to it. I know we had all new gas pipes put in from the gas meter when we had the boiler fitted, but I don't know if it's still going to that, so I need to get that checked out, because obviously I don't want that there. So yeah, and this box thing here, that's some bodge job at some point, and that actually runs to this, so probably need an electrician to come out and have a look at that. I've tested this cable, that's totally dead. Found another one there that had been cut off, that's totally dead. Then round here, this is like one of the original sockets. Same again, there's another cable there, I've not tested that yet, I don't know what that goes to. And then one coming out, which I'm guessing is a spur to that socket over there. But yeah, I'm liking that so far. I'll be able to plasterboard it all out, get it all boxed out, make it look nice. Right, next day, what I've done is I've just screwed that timber there so I can put a bit of plywood, screw it to this lintel as well with a bit of insulation on top of it, and then I'm going to plasterboard round it. I can then just screw plasterboard to that. There we go, loads of insulation up there. Get this screwed on that. Right, that is that screwed up. I've put a power socket thing there, one on wall there as well. Right, I'm going to get a sheet of plasterboard up there. I'm just going to stick, I've already cut the height, I'm just going to stick it on, and then I'm going to cut out that with my plasterboard saw. So yeah, we'll get that stuck on. I'll let you see what that's like when it's done. Right, so that's the front and that side on. I've cut out the bits that go in there. I just need to cut one for a cross top. Got this one cut out for on here, and also the plaster has just been out and helped me put the ceiling up. So he's actually coming out tomorrow to skim the ceiling and that back wall, and well, possibly whatever else. It's also my birthday today and I've been non-stop. Yeah, have a guess, leave it in comments, how old do you think I am today? First person to get it right wins. Yeah, you don't win all, you just win. So the plaster has been out, it came yesterday, this is the day after. It's still got back of there to do and round there to do to finish off, but the rest of it is done now. It's looking pretty good. Definitely a massive improvement. Yeah, as you can see, my dog's been jumping up. It don't matter though, because we're getting rid of these. We have actually ordered some new sofas, but yeah, this is starting to look good now, this. So I'll bring you back, show you once it's fully finished, and then once it's dried we can start decorating and get the floor down and everything. And there we have it. It is complete. Yay! It's always good when you see it all freshly plastered. This wall has dried out really quickly. I've got a dehumidifier in here and had my fan blowing as well. And as you can see, it's drying out lovely. Right, so everything is dry. I've marked out, drilled all, plugged all my holes where telly's going to go, back where radiator's going to be. I've been round, filled any little imperfections, sanded it all back. Yeah, we are now ready for paint. So I'm going to spray a sealant on to seal it all and then paint it. Right, so that is all the white sprayed on. As you can see, I've got it bloody everywhere. But yeah, looking pretty nice now. I only put one coat on that back wall because we're painting that a different colour. So I just did one coat. So yeah, but all the rest I've had about 3 or 4 coats I've done. Looking well now. It's pretty late at the minute now, but I'm wanting to get this wall painted because we've got a new sofa coming tomorrow. We're hoping to get floor done, but yeah, that's not happening. Everything seems to take longer than what you think. And as you can see, I'm covered in paint. It goes everywhere, that wet spray gun. Don't know if I'm doing it right, but it's gone on pretty nice. But yeah, I'm going to roll that other colour on. So I'll get that done and then I'll let you know. I'll bring you back and show you what that looks like. Right, so that's that wall painted. I've put the radiator on. I put some new valves on it as well. New light switch. All plug sockets are on, telly mount is on. As new sofas have come this morning, two seaters. Yeah, so we're just cleaning up a little bit now and getting ready to put the flooring down. So I'll stick you on a time lapse and we'll see how much of this floor we can get. Only thing is, with flooring, we've got the same as what we did through here. If you watch my other video, you'll have seen me fitting all this lot. But they actually got fitted going that way, whereas these ones, I want to have it with no join. You know, like a door tread or whatever they call them, that strip that joins them. I want to do it without that, but that would mean me having to lay it all backwards kind of thing, which I don't know whether that is even possible, and I don't fancy attempting it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start working this way and try and make them match up best I can there. I might have to trim a little bit off, you know, the locking bit on edge. Might have to trim it down a little bit, and then I'm going to put some wood glue and glue them together. Hopefully that should work okay, and then it's just a simple straightforward running it all the way to end. So yeah, let's get that sorted. Right, I've just realised I forgot to set my bloody time lapse going. But this is where I've got to so far. What I did is I put some bits of tape underneath it, just some gaffer tape, that's all I've got, and I put some wood glue on. So I mean, it's not set yet. You can see it's moving about a little bit, but I'm hoping that that'll set and hold it securely, like it should do. So yeah, I'm gonna Only thing is, it's a bit late now, and some of these boards I'm going to have to take back because they're all damaged. There's 2 packs like that. Look at the state of this bloody thing. So I'm going to have to take them back in the morning. So I'll do a bit of a time lapse, get so far down here and call it a night, I think. Right, so that's as far as I've got up tonight, and I've run out of flooring. Well, need them 2 packs that are damaged, so I've got to return them, and then hopefully I can get this finished off. So I'll bring you back when the floor is fully finished. Right, that's the flooring done, finished. I went and picked up skirting board earlier on before they closed. I've not got it all because I couldn't fit it all in cart, and weather is terrible at the minute, so I would. This back wall, I want to try and do it all in one piece, and it's like 4.5 meters long. So I've left that one for now, and I've just got the ones for cutting all the way around here. But I'm not doing that today. Instead, what we decided to do is I'm going to put the curtain pole up. We're going to get the curtains up. We're going to unbox these settees. We're going to stick telly on there, and we're going to relax in here for tonight, because we've been cramped up in dining room with all stuff from our area and whatever else. You know, we've had to shift it all into there. So yeah, it's for the last week and a half it's not been pleasant while we've been getting this done. So tonight I'm concentrating, getting them up, getting them settees open, and having a chill night. Yeah, I'll bring you back once curtains are up. Right, put the sofas up, got the curtains up. So, oh yeah, fire came, put that in. Yeah, we're looking well. I have got a lamp. I've just gone to put that up. I was going to put it in this corner, but there's something missing off it, so that's going to have to go back. We're waiting on some side tables to come. We've got a rug, and I'm going to whack telly up in a minute, and then chill out for tonight, I think, and then get skirting board put on tomorrow. Yeah, really happy with how it's looking. What do you think, Drax? Do you like it? So I actually forgot to set my camera going, but I've got most of the skirting board cut. I'm just in the middle of fine tuning it to make it fit better, and I'm going to stain it up, get all these screwed on, and yeah, that's pretty much done then. Still waiting on the light coming and some other bits and bobs, you know, some other bits of furniture and that, but yeah, it's looking good. I like it. So I'm gonna get all this stained up, get it all screwed on, and then I'll bring you back and let you see what it looks like finished. So that's all the skirting board done. All that's left to do now is sort out this door. I was going to change the door, but me and my wife have had a discussion, and we don't actually think it's too bad of a door, just needs cleaning up. My wife actually painted this side, and it came out looking pretty good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make the door frame look something half decent, and then try and clean all this side up and paint it and see what it looks like, and obviously stick all trim round. I've got to do it on both sides because when I did the hallway, I didn't put it on thinking we were going to change the door. So I'll get that done, and then there's just this light fitting to change then. We are still waiting on that coming, and it's not here yet, so hopefully it should be coming soon. That's the door frame finished, looking nice now. I'll show you from other side. There we go. As you can see, we've already stripped most of the door down. I'm just going to get a good sand up and get that painted. But our light fitting, as new one, has finally arrived. So there we go. Look at that, eh? It's loads better. So let me move over here. See, this is one of them where it's got three different settings. I don't know if you can tell. You flick the switch really quick and it changes what kind of light you get. I will show you when it's daylight because you'll be able to see it better. So that's it in the daylight. You can actually see it much better now. But yeah, that's one more thing ticked off. The only thing left to do now is paint this door, and then we're done. That's it, finished. So I'll fetch you back when this is done and let you see the full room finished. What? Yeah, so there we go. It's finally finished. It's what a difference it's made in here. Me and my wife and my dog have finally got somewhere nice to relax, chill out on a night, instead of being in that horrible, gloomy, miserable room all the time. I think it's turned out pretty well. You'll have to let me know what you think of it in the description. I mean, in the comments, not the description. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. consider subscribing. In the next couple of videos, I'm actually going to be building some furniture, some like industrial rusticy style furniture. So it's going to be steel and wood. If that's something that you're interested in watching, then that will be my next project. So I'll see it. Should hopefully make a start on that next week. I have actually got the steel ready for it now. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.